check, mic check, mic check.
Testing, testing. Good afternoon, everyone. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the Kingsway College Dramatic Home Show for 2025. Kingsway College Dramatics performs small skits and one or two large full-length plays every year, which include religious themes, comedies, and musicals. Some of the greatest highlights on campus happen when Kingsway Dramatics teams up with the band and choir to perform musicals such as Joseph, The Sound of Music, Fiddler on the Roof, Esther, and Annie. Previous Kingsway Dramatics productions, including Casting Call, Baggage Claim, and most recently, How Mr. Finch Stole Christmas, can be watched on the Kingsway College YouTube channel. Welcome to our feature presentation, which is entitled, Don't Kick the Turkeys, written by playwrights Andy and Jennifer Hansen. Our Kingsway College Dramatics are directed by Margaret Rusnell and Sophia Parks. We hope that you will be greatly blessed. Let's pray together. Father in heaven, as we have come together this afternoon, we ask that not only will we find entertainment value in what is being presented, but also that there will be a spiritual value as well. Thank you for the wonderful experiences we've been able to have so far on this weekend, and we look forward to the rest of the weekend as well. And so be with us as we now sit back to enjoy Don't Kick the Turkeys. Amen. And thank you for that reminder. Please turn your cell phones off. Please join me in welcoming the Kingsway College Dramatics.
Kingsway College is situated on land steeped in rich Indigenous history and culture that is the present-day home to many First Nations, Inuit, and Métis people. We acknowledge that we live and work on land covered within the Williams Treaties, which has been the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe, Huron-Wendat, and Haudenosaunee nations, among many other Indigenous nations who have utilized this territory for trade and commerce. We acknowledge this land out of respect for the many Indigenous nations who have cared for the lands and waters from the beginning of time and still do so today. We are grateful for the opportunity to live and work on their territory. We are committed to understanding the truth of our shared history, confronting our past and present, and building a better future together in true reconciliation. Thank you.
Shh. Shh. Oh, hi. Could you spare some change, please? I'm really hungry. Oh, it's fine. Richie Rich. Oh, hi. Could you please spare some change? I'm really hungry and I haven't. It's fine. Rich never help out the poor. My gosh. Oh, hi. 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 Can I please? Oh, okay. Oh, hi. Could you please just Hi, could you please spare some change? I'm really hungry and I really need some food. No, you're busy? Okay, I'm sorry. God bless you. Have a good day.
Beware of practicing your righteousness before other people, in order to be seen by them. For then you will receive no reward from your Father who is in heaven. Thus, when you give to the needy, sound no trumpet before you, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and streets, that they may be seen by others. Truly I say to you, they have received their reward. But when you give to the needy, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, that your giving may be in secret, and your Father who sees in secret will reward you. And when you pray, you must not be like the hypocrites, for they love to stand and preach in the synagogues and street corners, that they may be seen by others. Truly I say to you, you have received the reward.
Oh, sir, could you please spare some change? I'm really hungry.
Of course.
Oh,
Here you go.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless you.
God bless you too, sir.
Perfect. That's perfect.
Cashier, you can't be here. Please, go and
Oh.
stand somewhere else.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll go. Thank you.
Good morning. Ah! Whoa, it's just me, Pastor Thompson.
Oh, sorry, Pastor. You scared me. What are you doing here today?
I came here to work. Wait, this is my office, isn't it?
Yeah, this is your office. It's Monday. None of our other pastors have ever come in till at least Thursday. You know, it was something about recuperation or the like. But since you're new, you probably don't have as many wounds to heal.
Right, whatever. Listen, because I've only been here for 3 days, I don't know your name yet.
Oh, I'm Cliff. Clifford Gumption. Nice to meet you. I was named after my uncle.
Really? Well, I'm sure that your Uncle Clifford is very proud of you.
His name wasn't Clifford, it was Earl. My parents named me Cliff because he jumped off one.
That's terrible.
Why? He set a new world record for waterless cliff diving at the time. Made him famous in these parts.
Well, did he live through it at least?
Well, I mostly lived through it. He just kind of walked in these little circles for the rest of his life, but he was fine.
He mostly lived through it.
Yeah, mostly.
Cliff, it's nice to meet you. I assume that you're the janitor for the church?
That's a good guess. I've been the church janitor for 20 years. Wow. I've seen many a pastor come and go. 20 of them, in fact, counting you.
Oh, well, hold on. Technically, I just got here. I mean, I haven't even left yet.
Don't worry. The good Lord willing, I'll be here to see you go as well.
We can only hope.
So, speaking of going, I wanted to comment on your sermon yesterday.
Oh, I take it that you didn't like it?
Heavens no, I loved it. That story you told at the beginning made me and my wife laugh so hard we nearly went into convulsions.
Well, I'm glad you liked it, you know. I thought that it was a good way to point out how God can always overcome all obstacles.
Sorry, point out what?
What do you mean? That was the whole purpose behind my sermon and my story, that God can overcome all obstacles?
Oh, well, I just laughed so hard at the beginning that it kind of tuckered me out and I fell asleep. But you know, I'm sure it was a fine lesson.
All right, well, you know what, Cliff? Again, it was nice meeting you, but I'm sure you can tell I have to finish unpacking, so, Actually, you know what? I think I have something for you. I didn't notice that there was a leaky faucet in the bathroom, so maybe you could go fix that.
Of course, that's my job. But before I go, there was something I wanted to give you, since it's your first day and all.
Really, that's very thoughtful of you.
I would have wrapped it, but you came really early in the week, so
Duct tape. It's just what I needed.
that's what I thought. You know, I've always thought that life was like a roll of duct tape. Our lives go around and around and around, and they're filled with sticky situations.
Really?
Yep. Hey, you could use that in your sermon next week.
Yeah, or maybe never. I don't know about that one.
Well, enjoy the tape, Pastor. I'll get to that leaky faucet.
All right, well, thank you, Cliff. Is that guy, like, okay? Duct tape. Maybe I could use it on the third grade adventures. Oh, I better get this. Hold on, let me fix this first. Good morning, it's Pastor Thompson at New Hope Church. Oh, hi, honey. Yeah, things are okay. I actually just met the janitor, and he was unique, to say the least. Yeah, I'm just getting settled in here. How are things at home? Actually, do you know what I heard from Pastor James this morning? Pastor Willis, over at the church in, I think Pickering or like Ajax, I don't know. He's getting ready to retire in a year or two. Yeah, so think about it. If I play my cards right, I could be in line for that church. Yeah, I'd have to stick it out here until then and try to make some progress. Wait, hold on. I think I hear my secretary's coming. I'll call you later, okay? All right, I love you, bye. Good morning.
Ah!
Whoa, it's
Whoa, who
just
are
me, Pastor
you?
Thompson. It's Pastor Thompson.
What are you doing here?
I came here to work.
Oh, okay. Sounds nice. You plan on coming in like this every week?
Well, most weeks, yes.
None of our other pastors ever come in this soon.
I think I'm starting to see why.
Well then, I guess if you're gonna be here, you better know how things work.
Oh, wait, hold on.
First of all,
Let me write this
oh
down.
yeah, of course, write it down. It's important, of course. We will come in at 9 a.m. You got that? Okay, never mind. I'll give you some time too.
Okay, hold on. 9 a.m.
Okay, we come in at 9. We leave at 12 exactly. No later, no earlier. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. When I get here, I'll be sorting through all the mail into these lovely folders because you might need them. Let's see.
Okay.
Okay. So you see this yellow one? This will contain everything that I think you should see, but it's not like mandatory or anything. Like, check it out once in a while. Yeah?
Okay.
Let's see. This orange one, yes. This will contain everything that you must see. Like, absolutely have to see where something will go wrong or whatever. Give it a check more often than the yellow one, yeah? Oh, and this blue one. This one stays empty most of the time. Well, let's hope it stays empty this time too. This
Why?
one should contain everything that might result in your firing or the eternal suffering of the flames of hell. Yeah, let's make sure that one stays empty.
Do I write that down?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Equally as important.
I'll go to
Let's
hell.
see, what else? Right, about the phone. Do not answer the phone, because I will answer it. If you answer the phone, you might give people the wrong impression, and we don't want that, of course. Speaking of which, any phone calls yet?
Yeah, I was just about to say, I mean, there was only one, but it was just my wife, so I'm sure it's fine, right?
Huh, okay. Sounds great. Then I'm going to have to ask you to please limit any personal phone calls. Of course, I am the church secretary, not your personal secretary. That is my personal secretary, not the church secretary.
You have a secretary and you're my secretary?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah, okay.
I have, folders somewhere.
Oh,
Right. Yeah, where are
Folders?
they? Oh, there they are. Perfect. Bring it. yes, look at these lovely folders. Labeled perfectly. Let's see. Right, obviously it has a label on it. It says outgoing mail. So any letters you want sent out, you can put that in there. To be typed, obviously. Anything you want typed or like information, papers, bulletin stuff, whatever. Letters, it goes in there. And this one, for some reason, is labeled incorrectly, but we'll get to it eventually, you know? Yes, this will contain bulletin information, like anything you want put up to inform our members of what's going on. Got it?
Yep, I think so.
Yep, okay.
I can put it back.
Anything else? Let's see. Oh, right. We have a janitor here. He's not to try and fix anything, so like don't.
Oh,
What?
Look, if
What
you're
did
talking
you
about
do?
Clifford Gumption, I just met him earlier and, well, I kind of asked him to fix a leaky faucet.
Oh, you did not.
Why is that so bad? I mean, he's a janitor, isn't he?
Sure, the janitor. Haven't you noticed he has like certain fondness for duct tape?
Well, now that you mention it, but look, I'm sure our janitor of like, what, 20 years of experience wouldn't try to fix a leaky faucet with duct tape.
All right, if that's what you think. Here, let me show you something. You see that car in the very far back of the parking lot?
Yeah,
in
that
the
silver
corner?
one?
Mm-hmm. That's not paint.
You don't mean that he...
Yep, he covered his entire car with duct tape, so it'll last forever. He got a lawnmower.
A lawnmower?
No, whatever. And a bicycle just like it at home. If his neighbors didn't call the sheriff, he had a dog just like it too.
Yeah,
A
that
dog
was
in
close
duct tape.
call.
That's insane. You guys have a nice organ. What?
不
What
知道该
happened?
说什么，他爸妈是 OK。
Is it?
Hey,
Is it?
can you tell me about that organ that you guys have?
Oh, right. That organ.
I was passing by it earlier when I came in.
Cliff's parents brought that in. They donated the money for it, so he has a job. We can't
Cliff.
kick him out. Yeah.
You don't mean that his parents are organ donors, do you? That was funny, right?
Oh, hilarious, man. Absolutely hilarious. Anyways, I hope you know now. Please don't get him to do anything. Call
Okay,
someone else
look,
to do it.
I understand, but again, I'm sure that our janitor wouldn't try to fix a leaky faucet.
Hey, Pastor.
Oh,
I almost got that leaky faucet fixed. I just ran out of. Oh, thanks.
so you were saying perhaps? Now that you know, please let me know before you do anything dumb again.
Dumb.
I think that should be about it, yeah?
All right.
If you have any further questions, you can just buzz me on the intercom. We are here Monday through Friday, and anything you want done after hours, you'll do yourself, yeah? Make sense?
Okay, I think so. This is just getting better and better.
Oh, goodness, what is that? Oh, right. Pastor, seems like we found something. So apparently we're supposed to welcome you to our church, and so we have this card for you. On behalf of A New Hope Church, we would like to welcome you with open arms. Stop. Anyways, and we would like to embrace you as pastor.
And friends.
More pastor than friend, but here you go.
Thank you.
Yeah? Any other
I
questions before we head on out?
Actually, yeah, just one. What are your names?
Oh, that's the light.
Hi.
I'm Joy.
Okay.
Yeah?
Joy and delight. Boy, oh boy, were their parents wrong. Joy and delight. I'm actually waiting for a package to arrive anytime now, so if you could keep an eye out for it. It's a shipment of books.
Okay. I mean, sure, we'll wait around until we have to go, but if it comes later, that's not our problem no more.
You know what? Don't worry about it. It'll be okay.
Yeah? Okay.
What's wrong with them?
I'm trying to think. Oh, right, there's something. We have this like rule here. If you like anyone comes in asking for food or anything, send them away to
Wait.
like another church.
What?
Yeah.
Why can't this church give people assistance?
What do you mean? You know how you feed one stray dog, they all come running? So we also have better uses for our money, like your salary, first of all, because that's pretty important. And that new baptismal font we have, it technically hasn't been used in like 7 years or something, and the last time we used it was for, a dunking booth at the carnival that was rained out on those years ago. But besides the point, everyone has one. Every church has one, so.
I never knew that
Keep
this church was hurting so much for money. I mean, maybe you should tell your ushers to close the doors or something.
Oh, you can never have enough money. It's just like I was telling the guy just saw.
What guy?
Oh, the guy I met outside who's asking for food just a bit ago. I sent him away.
Delight, where did you send him?
You know, away? Who cares where he goes? There's another church that will help him.
We
okay?
should be able to help these people out. Which direction did he go?
That way?
It was that way.
Okay.
You know what?
Yeah, I think.
I'll go look for him myself. Don't worry.
If
Excuse
you
me.
want to help him, it's got to be out of your own pocket.
Oh my
What
goodness,
could I
Sarah,
think?
are you okay?
Was that the new pastor who just about ran me over?
Oh,
Where is he going in such a hurry?
Oh, well, yep, that guy is our pastor, unfortunately. Seems like it. But he's off to chase down a vagrant. He has some fool notion that we should be helping those kinds of people.
Well, what's wrong with that? I think it's kind of a sweet thing to do.
Sure, but that's not how it works around here, you know? We just give them our money, and then what are they supposed to do with it? Wasn't it in the good book or something that said, the Lord helps those who help themselves?
Where in the Bible is that?
I'm not too sure, actually. Oh, it was the book of Paul. So if we help those people, how are they supposed to help themselves?
I mean, if it's in scripture, I guess it makes sense.
Exactly. So what brings you in on this fine Monday morning?
Oh, I just thought I'd go through the music files and see if I can't plan what the choir will be doing next month.
Okay.
So, do you guys have the key for the files? Please, thank you so much.
Let's see. Oh, right. Get that one.
Okay, I got this. New Hope Church? Pastor Thompson? Oh, he was here, but he's now chasing some vagrant right now. So maybe I can help you with something since the pastor is new here and still doesn't know what's going on. Dr. Michaels? Okay, can I let him know what it's about? Considering his next visit with you, and the resorts are, and it will all be over soon.
What?
He won't know what it's about. Sure, Doc. Okay. I'll give them the message. Okay.
What was that all about?
Oh, it's a message from Pastor Thompson's doctor.
Oh.
It sounded serious, like you only have 6 months to live kind of speeches.
It can't be that bad.
Hey, ladies. Anything I could fix?
No,
No,
we're good.
Okay, suit yourself.
I can't believe our new pastor's already got 1 foot in the grave already.
Now we don't know yet. It could be good news.
Probably his
Right.
prostate.
Well, what do you think? It doesn't sound like good news to me. I mean, it won't be the first time we've had a pastor die on us. We've had, 5 of them die? We must be the church where pastors go to die.
Oh, can't be that serious. I mean, I don't think it's our fault. I think it's their fault for sending us all those old flukes over there.
What are you talking about? Pastor Holmes is only 56.
That seems pretty old.
Okay, but what about Pastor Little? He was a runner and he was in perfect health until he got here, and then he died of a heart attack.
Right.
And Pastor Summers.
Gotta be the prostate.
Okay.
It's a killer.
Goodness, stop with the prostate. But it still doesn't make sense to me. I mean, we're such a loving bunch of people.
Plus, we are financially sound. And we haven't
Exactly.
had any serious declines in membership lately. Also, we just got that lovely stained glass mural installed in the sanctuary.
so pretty.
Honestly, we're a pastor's paradise.
And if you count the weekend and today, he's only been here for 3 days. Why, if he dies now, that will tie our record.
Yes, 3 days for Pastor Little. But we can still stop this. I mean, Pastor Thompson, he's still standing. He's not dead yet.
Yet is the key word. But besides the point, I don't want him to die. He seems kind of funky, but he did come in on a Monday morning, and no one likes Monday mornings, trust me. He also seems pretty nice from the looks of it. Plus, if he does die, that's another funeral. And funerals are depressing.
I'll get some Metamucil.
I agree with you, Joy, but we shouldn't let on that we know anything. I mean, it could make Pastor Thompson upset and cause an early departure, if you know what I mean. One way or the other.
Come in, we'll get you set up in here really quickly. Oh, hi.
Hi, Pastor.
So everybody, this is Sammy. So this is Sammy, and Sammy, that's Joy, Delight, Cliff, and Sarah.
Right. Good to meet you, fine people. Sure is nice of y'all to help me.
What an interesting smell you have.
Oh, that's my bad. I haven't had a place to clean up.
Cliff, our friend here needs a place to clean up. So do you think you could like wash him? Actually, no, don't wash him. Just tidy him up a little bit.
Sure, but I can't help but notice your clothes are a little tattered.
Yeah, I guess they're a little torn.
You know, I think I can help with that. Are you a 32 or a 34?
I wonder if I should go call the sheriff.
I think you should. Get moving.
So, Sarah, what brings you by today?
Oh, nothing important. I thought I'd just get a jump on next month's choir specials. I mean, if that doesn't upset you, I don't want to upset you or anything.
Oh, no, of course. Actually, I wanted to comment on your choral anthem last Sabbath. It was definitely distinctive. I mean, you should really keep up the work. I don't ever recall hearing How Great Thou Art ever sung with an all-kazoo backup before.
Yes, the Nelson triplets. They have never sounded better, I tell you. They've been working on that piece for months. Honestly, their performance almost brought tears to my eyes.
You know, somehow the thought of crying occurred to me as well.
Well, do you know what the topic of your sermon will be next week? I mean, not that you have to or anything,
Oh,
but...
no, don't worry. And I actually have decided the title of my sermon will be, Where Will You Be Spending Eternity? And as you can imagine from the title, I'll be talking about God's gift of salvation.
You know what? That'll fit in perfectly with that Revelation melody I've been dying to do. Pardon the pun. Anyways, you'll love it. Trust me. The beat starts out kind of slow, but builds up towards the ending, has a real calypso-style flair, little island flavor, you might say. You know what? Maybe with a little convincing, I could talk Joy into playing some maracas. How about it, Joy?
Donkeys fly, Sarah.
Oh, Pastor, have you been thinking about death's eternity lately?
Not especially, but I guess this topic isn't so uncommon. How come?
Oh, nothing. Here's a message for you.
You know, Joy, with a little heavy-duty wire strung across the sanctuary, we might be able to swing those flying donkey thing. Hey, you know what? It might even work into a nice showpiece.
No, I was talking real donkeys.
Interesting news, Pastor?
Oh, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Don't
sure?
worry about it. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Oh, right, before I forget, when I went out with Cliff, after Cliff and Sammy over there, he brought in your package. Cliff brought in your package, and it's sitting just outside in the hall. Would you like me to go grab it for you, perhaps?
You want to get my packages?
Oh, no, just today. Don't expect this all
I
the
can get my
time.
own packages. It's okay. Don't
Are
worry.
you sure? It looks
Yeah,
kind
I'm
of
fine.
heavy.
I don't think that's such a good idea.
I don't think so either. Oh, my, Pastor,
This
are
one's
you okay?
Heavier than it looks.
Oh, my word, it's hard, isn't it? Prepare a place for him, Lord. Please prepare a place for him.
Look, I just strained my
I should have
back.
let
It's
you
no
carry
football
that a
injury.
man in your condition.
My condition? What are you talking?
Okay, no, you
Listen,
know-
I just strained my back. I need to sit down for a few minutes. It'll go away on its own.
You know what I meant to say was you must be exhausted after your first Sabbath here and everything, and you're here on a Monday morning and settling and everything. I think you should go relax.
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna go to my
chill
office.
for a little bit. I'll make sure you're uninterrupted and no one can bother you. Yes?
Okay.
Yeah, just relax, and we'll take care of everything from here.
That was close.
Tell me about it, the poor man. I'll bet he doesn't even have a clue. He thinks that's just a football injury.
This whole morning has been unbelievable. I'll just do what I should have done in the first place.
Good morning. What a fine Monday morning, Joy, Delight, Sarah. I was driving home from work, and I saw a very unusual car in the parking lot. Is that the new pastor?
Oh, good morning, Mrs. Von Weston Bonus, miss. Yep, that's our new pastor, all right? He's in, but Joy promised him no interruption for a while. He needs a rest.
A rest? What is a rest? His first date and he needs a rest? He's either someone with no stamina or a lazy no account who is taking this church for some cushy job.
Oh, no, I assure you that's nothing like that, okay? He's been very busy already this morning. He even helped a homeless man, even though I told him not to.
Oh dear. I hope this won't be a problem. See, our church has gone through this time and time again, and this is no way for us to be spending our money. I don't know, but if we start supporting all these bleeding heart causes, I might have to take my support somewhere else.
Oh, yes, Mrs. Von Smith. We all know the largest of your tithing. And I'm sure our new pastor won't want to do anything stupid like that.
Exactly. Now, where is this pastor from?
I'm not sure, but I think he went to a seminary in Toronto.
Toronto? Oh, I've heard some things about that seminary. Just a bunch of hippie preachers over there.
I'm not sure. It's Toronto or Ottawa?
Ottawa? Couldn't have got any worse. Just a bunch of hippie liberals over there.
I think he's originally from Alberta.
Alberta? Have you heard about the people in Alberta? Just a bunch of hippie love sappy freaks. We don't know what he's gonna give us.
Oh, I know. You might just have to put your money elsewhere.
Exactly. Well, I better go set him straight before he destroys our church.
Oh, no. You should stop. Don't go. I promised him. Okay, goodness. Oh, Lord, please don't let her kill him. Not today.
Oh, good.
Excuse
You're
me,
not busy.
I was just in the middle of...
Whatever.
Do I know you?
I am May von Vernest Vonner Smith, and my family has been here since the church was founded. And I am the chairman of the executive council.
You know what? I'm sorry. Nice to meet you. I'll just put that away.
Anyways, I was coming home from work, and I saw quite an unusual car in the parking lot. Is that yours? Anyways,
I think it was
I
Cliff's.
figured. And so I decided to come by and help you get acquainted with our fine church over here.
Well, I was able to meet quite a few of you last Sabbath.
Sabbath. Quite an interesting sermon you had.
Excuse me? Well, look.
We don't go around here for humor, so cut it out.
Well, look. What Sarah Riley did last Sabbath wasn't exactly traditional.
Sarah Riley's husband donated the North Wing. That's why we have to tolerate her brand of eccentricity. Otherwise, church should be honorable, sacred, and reverent. But I couldn't help notice that you changed the order of our worship.
Well, yeah, I thought it worked better that way. Besides, here it is right here. Don't you think a little flexibility is good?
When a pastor can't keep order of our church, it's a good sign he's unstable.
Unstable. You know what? Let me write that down, okay?
Good.
Inform doctor that I am unstable.
Great.
So what else do I have to tell him?
Come, let's look at this wall over here. Oh, hey, Sarah. So you see this wall over here? These
Yeah.
are all our former pastors.
Those pictures as well over here?
Yes.
There's sure a lot of them.
I've seen many come, and I've seen many go.
I have a question. Is the year marked on the bottom the year that they came or the year that they left?
Both. You will
But-
see that our church is a very formidable one. Our congregation has been here for 100 years, and we have kept it that way by not rocking our boat.
What is that? The tango? I like your little dance, but let me tell you something, okay? If you want to talk about dancing, it seems like half of your congregation is doing the foxtrot out of your front doors every single year because your congregation size is going down every single year.
Well, it wouldn't go down if you would stop stepping on people's feet with your two left feet.
Well, what about reaching new people?
If new people wanted to come to our church pastor, wouldn't they have already?
I guess that is one way of looking at it.
That is our way of thinking of it. And we need a pastor who can see things our way. I hope you are that pastor after all. Anyways, good day, Pastor. My husband just called me.
You have a husband?
Yes, I do.
Unlucky guy.
Not as unlucky as your wife. Anyways.
Really?
Have a great day, everyone.
Take care, Mrs. Smith.
That is May von Versten Vonner Smith with a hyphen. Don't get it wrong again. I pay you.
All right. I guess you're still alive.
Yeah, I am.
It must have been not too bad if you are, I guess. I did try to stop her. Oh,
You know what?
attempted
Don't
to.
worry. I'm sure that trying to stop her wouldn't have helped. She doesn't seem like she was stopped from doing anything in her whole life, so. Oh my goodness. Sammy, are you okay?
I got his clothes fixed up and got him cleaned up too.
Oh my goodness. Sammy, are you all right? I mean,
Oh, sure. Cliff says these clothes will last forever.
They will.
But they do kind of.
anyways, what were you saying?
They do kind of chafe a little bit.
Thank you for.
What is that smell, though?
Oh, well, even after I got him cleaned up and these awesome clothes, he kind of still smelled. So I got a couple of those toilet bowl fresheners and I duct taped them to the inside of his armpits.
You know what? Thank you for trying to help Cliff.
I did help. I mean, look at this.
I'm looking
Well,
at it.
Holler if you need anything.
Thanks, Cliff.
Why don't you have a seat?
Oh.
I don't. Look, okay. I don't know what's happening.
What? What in the world? What? What is it now? Get out of here. What?
What's going on over there? Okay. Sammy, I'm sorry for all this. You look. Anyways, look, I promise we'll get you taken care of properly very soon, okay? Let me try to order you some food.
Oh, it's fine.
DoorDash or
food.
Uber Eats. Well, Uber Eats is expensive. Not that you would know. I mean, I'm sorry, hold on, let me just see what they have here. McDonald's? I don't know what you want.
Oh, I love McDonald's.
You like McDonald's?
Pastor?
I can tell.
Albert's here to see you.
Who?
Albert Finkel. He's supposed to be performing a number for
Okay.
the service this week.
Joy, I'm sure you can tell, but I'm trying to help Sammy, so whatever that guy wants to do,
No,
I'm sure it'll
trust
be
me,
okay.
Hold up. Trust me. You gotta go talk to him now.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll just send him in and let's try to make it
hold
quick.
on.
Okay?
Before I send him in, just remember, stay calm.
I'll get my
and
essential
be
oils.
patient.
Okay, I'll be
Yeah?
calm.
Remember that, okay? This is very important that you do. Okay?
Okay.
Albert, get in here.
What is this doing here? Oh, yeah, food.
Hi, Pastor. I don't think we met before.
You must be the Easter Bunny.
And you must be the Tin Man from The Wizard of Oz. You aren't the competition, are you?
You must be Albert.
Yep, but on Sunday, I'll be the big bad Easter Bunny.
What?
Easter's getting over-commercialized. Everywhere you look, it's all Easter Bunny this and Easter Bunny that. Well, I thought I'd do a little dance where the Easter Bunny, that's me, comes out and I do a little dance number. And then I accidentally fall and break my neck. Just acting, of course. And then I'm healed by the power of God. And it's an interpretive dance on the death of commercialized Easter and a rebirth of a new God-centered Easter.
But it's like not even Easter. Easter passed.
Easter is for all times, Pastor.
Amazing. Bravo. That was amazing.
Thank you. But why do you smell like the bathroom?
Okay, look, Albert, I appreciate your effort, but I don't think it'll be appropriate for the church.
And I thought you hippie freaks were supposed to be open to new ideas.
What?
At least that's what Miss Verston Bonner Smith said. She said you came from one of those liberal seminaries in Toronto.
So she's been talking about
you
me.
had all these weird ideas about our church.
I'm afraid that's not a very accurate picture of me.
All right, I'll make you an offer. What if I don't use any fake blood when I die?
Still, Albert, I'm sorry. I don't think it'll be, appropriate.
All right, I guess I'll go try something else.
Hey, it was a good effort, though.
You think so? You really think so? I'll think of a good one, Pastor. Just you wait.
Well then, that was something.
was
I'm
something.
sorry, Pastor. I didn't realize word already got around that you're here. To be honest, though, I don't think I would have wanted to send him back in that suit.
It's okay, Joy. I mean, I'm kind of glad I got to see that one for myself.
I'm afraid that Albert Finkel's weird antics are partially my fault.
How are you responsible?
I mean, I've been choir director in this church for 16 years, and in the 16 years that I've been here, I have never let anyone who wanted to sing. No one. Except for Albert Finkel.
You kicked him out of the church choir?
Well, yeah, the man had the worst voice I've ever heard. He didn't know whether to keep his voice up or down. Listen, I didn't want to kick him out or anything, but even church choirs have some standards.
I guess I could understand that, but how about his whole Energizer Bunny routine.
Albert believes that I squelched his creative outlet, and thus he is trying to outdo the choir with these psycho performances.
So far he's been fairly tame, I would say, but he probably figured it was you being you. So probably he could get by with more. Thanks for letting him down easy.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Okay, I think I got everything ready. Joy, could you please play this piece on the piano for me?
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, did I hear piano? But you play the piano?
Yeah. I'm just the backup, though. I play well enough to get by. While I go play this piece, do you think you could answer the phone for a little bit? If your back is okay? I mean, that seemed like a pretty serious fall.
What about
earlier.
your whole rule about me not being allowed to answer the phone?
Oh, right. That. You know, I was just in a bad mood this morning, since it's a Monday morning and no one likes Monday mornings. Otherwise, though, I am one of the sweetest people you'll ever meet, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Exactly, huh?
People you've ever met in your life.
We are one big happy family.
All right, then we'll be back shortly. Get moving.
I really hope Dr. Michaels was right.
What are you talking about?
Oh, Sammy, I kind of forgot you were here. It's just that the coordinator for the church, Dr. Michaels, he knew that this was not the appointment that I wanted, and so he sent me a message. My secretaries just gave it to me earlier that I might not have to be here for that much longer.
You just got here and you're already leaving?
Oh no, it's not this soon, but I guess it's just good to know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, you know?
Could be a train, you know?
What?
That light you're looking at might not be the best thing.
Oh, that's what you mean. Sammy, I don't think you know what it's like being here.
Oh, come on, it's not that bad.
Not that bad. You know, okay, ever since I stepped foot into this whole church and this town, everything's been wrong. It's all been wrong, and it seems like everybody hates me.
Oh,
And the only people who don't hate me are crazy. I mean, it's like these people don't want a spiritual leader. They just want somebody that they can kick around into doing whatever they want done, the way that they want it done.
Oh, don't be harsh on them. They seem nice enough.
Sure. I mean, look, my secretaries think that I'm stupid, and the wealthiest and most powerful member of this church thinks that I'm some hippie.
I mean, it's kind of true, though, huh? But why?
Well, actually, did I tell you what Cliff did when I first met him?
Oh.
When I first met Cliff, he gave me a present.
Oh, that's nice.
It was a roll of tape.
How?
I mean, I should have left right then.
I mean, I got the feeling Cliff rather likes duct tape.
I mean, look at you. Of course he does. Duct tape is like the most important thing in the world to him.
So somebody gave you something that's the most important thing in the world to them?
I guess you could say that, but it's just weird, okay? That's all. Plus, this church is dead. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be saying all this, but I'm just looking forward to when I can move on to somewhere else where I can actually do some good.
Why did you become a pastor, Pastor Thompson?
I guess the same reason why most pastors became pastors, to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ to those people.
What people?
I guess the people who need it most. And I mean, look at our world today. They really do need it.
Have you ever worked with turkeys?
Turkeys. Oh, that picture over there? I don't know why there's a picture of turkeys anyways. You mean before I came here?
Of course. Once, there was a storm coming. My father told me to go and put the turkeys in the barn so they wouldn't get hurt or killed by the storm. So I went out and tried to herd them into the barn, but they wouldn't go in. I hollered and I kicked them in their tail feathers. Oh, my bad. And I hollered and I kicked some more, but they still wouldn't go in. Finally, my dad, a wise man, told me, "Quit kicking the turkeys!" Ha, gotcha. He told me to stand in front of the turkeys and walk into the barn. And when I did, they all did the strangest thing. They all followed me. Crazy turkeys. The turkeys would rather risk their lives in a familiar place than be brought down an unfamiliar road to salvation. We needed to give them a vision of the correct path before they would trust in our leadership.
You are a wise man, Sammy.
Of course. I forgot to latch the barn door, the turkeys got out, and half of them died.
Well, still, I don't know if there's any hope here. Maybe I should pray for some natural disaster like that, and that'll just take care of things perfectly, right?
Maybe a natural disaster is just what you need.
What are you talking about again?
Oh, nothing. Just something I'm working on in my head.
Anyways, let me see if I could get you some food. Let me
Oh, I
check
would
on my
love that.
computer.
I'm starving.
Come over here. Let's see what
Do you have sour
want.
straps?
Oh, I should get this. Just sit down on the couch, okay?
No.
I'll be quick. Pastor Thompson, it's New Hope Church. Oh, hi, Cheryl. Yeah, I remember you. How are you? What? What do you mean? No, hold on. You have to be kidding. I mean, now's not a good time. Okay, I can understand that, but... Okay, Cheryl, but isn't there somewhere else? Okay, I'll be over to talk about it in a few minutes, okay?
Is everything all right, Pastor Thompson?
Sammy, I think our disaster has arrived. What are we gonna do?
Yep.
I'm gonna, come, let's go.
I'm so hungry. I'm starving.
I see all of you judging me. I can hear it too. You know, Jesus says, don't judge others. You know, don't judge others. For the same way you judge others, it will be measured to you, and with the measure you use it. How must you say to your brother, why do you say to your brother, let me take the plank out of your eye, when all the time there is a plank in your own eye? How can you say to your brother, oh, brother, let me help you? You hypocrite! First you must take the plank out of your eye to see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye.
Cliff. What is that, popcorn? Where's my, Hello? Hi, honey. Yeah, it's me. Yeah, everybody's here now. No, I don't know how long it'll last, or how long I'll last either. But what could I do? I mean, yeah, after the pipes burst in the daycare center, they had nowhere else to go, and so I'm gonna let them come into the church. I mean, what else could I have done, right? I guess I'm just trying to convince myself that it was the right thing to do. You know, there are 21 children here altogether. Yeah, actually, can you do me a favor? Can you run down to the motel and check on Sammy? I put him there for the night, and he should be getting up soon, okay? All right, I'll call you later. Lord, please give me strength and patience today. I don't know what will happen to this church, but I know that in all situations, your will can still be done. Also, if it is at all possible, please don't let Miss Von Verstenheimer, Slammen, Hammond Schmidt, or whatever her name is, come into the church today. Good morning, Cliff.
Good morning, Pastor.
So, I guess you've noticed the children.
Oh, yeah, I've noticed the children all right.
Cliff, I know what you're thinking, but please just let me explain, okay? Because all
Pastor,
those kids,
how long have you been married?
How long have I been married? Why you, I don't know.
Don't even know how long you're married.
1, 2, 3. About 12 years?
Uh-huh. Now, from what I see out there, there's probably about 20 kids out there.
That's about right.
Yeah. So I might not be a brain surgeon, but even I can figure out that there's absolutely no way all those kids can be legitimate children of you and your wife.
What? No, hold on, Cliff, you don't understand, but...
No
look.
buts, Pastor. We've had pastors bring their kids to church with them before, but this is too much. I don't know how they do things out in hippie Toronto, but around here, this kind of lifestyle is unacceptable, especially for a pastor. And believe me, they're gonna notice, because even if you and your wife were cranking them babies out as fast as you could, there's absolutely no way y'all could have that many children. And some of them don't even look
Cliff,
like you.
let me explain, okay? You don't understand, because those
Oh,
kids
I
out there-
understand, all right. And who are those other women out there? Your wives?
What?
I knew it. You are a Mormon, aren't you, Pastor Thompson? It's going to look very, very bad for this church. Come on, Pastor Thompson. I use that term lightly. What kind of example are you setting for your flock?
Look,
It's no wonder you're so close to dying. No one can keep up such a pace.
Cliff,
What?
those are not my children.
What now?
Those kids out there are from the daycare center next door. They had a pipe burst in their building, and so I'm letting them use the church until they have their repairs made.
Oh. Oh, that makes
Uh-huh.
sense. I recognize some of them. I'm sorry, Pastor. I've been doing some painting in enclosed spaces lately, and whew, those fumes kind of get to you.
Just forget about it, okay? Forget about it. It was a mistake, so let's just get over this, okay?
Oh, yeah, just a simple mistake. Really, anyone could have made it.
I wouldn't go that far.
So, how long do you think these children are going to be here?
I don't know. Maybe a week, maybe longer.
Uh-oh.
What?
Have you perchance told this to Joy?
Well, I was going to tell her when she came in today. How come?
It's just Joy isn't overly fond of children. In fact, she claims she was cloned as an adult and never had a child herself.
I'm sure you're just exaggerating, Cliff, okay? She'll take it in a stride, all right?
Pastor, have you met Joy? She doesn't have a stride. All she has is a ramming speed.
I guess you have a point there, but look, she's just going to have to realize that I had no choice, okay? I mean, look, those kids had nowhere else to go. I realize that she might be upset, but she's just going to have to deal with it. And I'm sure she will. I mean, again, how mad could she be?
So, have you ever seen the movie Apocalypse Now?
Look, Cliff, it's only for a short while. Joy will understand, okay? Anyways, I had to give her something actually.
Oh, look, you're here.
Good luck.
And there are children in this church.
Okay, let me explain, okay? Those
Nuh-uh.
kids-
I came into the church this morning and I saw children running around. I thought I walked into the wrong church, but apparently not, and you're standing right here, our pastor.
Look, it's the kids from the daycare center next door.
Oh, great.
They had a pipe burst in their building, like I told
Oh,
Cliff, and
so you let them use our facility? Oh my goodness, you've made such great decisions
Joy,
these days.
it's not that big of a deal.
Not that big of a deal? Hello? Do you know what children are like? They're loud, they're dirty, they're obnoxious,
No.
and they smell. Not to mention, they carry every single disease known to humankind.
No, look.
They're destroy this church.
Joy, they're not. They're kids who needed someplace to go.
Monsters.
Isn't that what this church is supposed to be for?
Wow, okay. So, first of all, you go running down vagrants from the streets. Then you open up our church to a daycare center? To children? Oh my goodness, what is next? Opening up our doors to the whole community?
Exactly.
You should know that she doesn't like children.
Oh my
Really, Delight. I couldn't tell. You know what, Joy? It's not going to be forever, okay? Maybe just
Hope not.
a week?
Did you say a week?
Yes. What book did
A week?
Yes, a
As
week.
in 7 days?
That's a week.
Oh my
Hello.
goodness, I have vacation time coming up.
Wait,
See?
what? No,
I have
hold on,
the whole
hold on.
next
Let me
week
see.
off.
Oh no,
Look.
Joy, I really need you here this week, okay?
No,
I mean,
I
look,
can't-
with me being new and with the kids here, you leaving for a week could do me in for good.
Well, of course, we wouldn't want that to happen, yeah? Ugh, fine. We'll figure something else. I'll stay behind and help out if it means that much to you.
Thank you, Joy. I think you just saved my life.
Well, it had better.
Okay, kids, now pay attention to Martha. Davy Allen, you put that down right there, right there. Okay, over there's fine. And don't you go gluing anybody else's fingers together. Oh, hey, Pastor Thompson.
Oh, hi.
I was just wondering if you have any cups we could use for a craft activity.
I think we might have some in here somewhere. Joy, could you get some cups for Cheryl, please? She needs it for the kids.
So it starts. Let's go. I don't even think we have any.
She's gonna get them, Cheryl. It sounds like you have your hands full over there.
Well, it's nothing we can't handle. Believe it or not, this is close to a normal day at the daycare. But really, it's just that Davy Allen. He's a good kid, but he's so high-strung. You know, maybe if we just get him to settle down and focus on what we're trying to do.
I don't think I could ever do your job, you know.
You know, I couldn't help but overhear, but I think I could help.
Oh, no, Cliff. I appreciate your offer, but I
Do
don't...
you really think you could help?
I really do. You know, let's just say I have a way with kids and small animals.
Look, Cliff, again, I appreciate your offer, but I don't think it'll be...
Please, let him try, Pastor. Maybe a male influence would do you some good.
Don't worry, Cheryl. I got just the thing to settle him down.
Cheryl, you don't understand. I mean, look what he's about to do to your
Please,
kids.
just let him try, Pastor. I'm getting desperate. I'll try anything.
I think anything is what you're gonna get. Oh,
Oh, I found cups. Apparently we do have them somewhere.
thank you. Here you go, Cheryl. Oh, hi. Sarah, this is Cheryl Dalton. She runs the daycare center next door.
Oh, Cheryl and I go way back, Pastor. Once upon a
Wait,
time,
really?
I dated her brother, but that's ancient history. Anyways, how are you, Cheryl?
I've had better days, but I can't complain.
If you don't mind me asking, how do you do it? I mean, those kids would have driven me crazy within a minute, maybe a couple seconds even. I don't even think we've ever had this much noise or activity at all in this church in the, last 20-ish years?
I mean, I think it's really nice to have so much life in this church.
I'm sure you could use it.
What?
I mean, we all could.
We just better hope that Mrs. Von Smith won't find out with this, or
Oh.
we'll be in some serious trouble.
Don't worry. I prayed this morning that she wouldn't come in, so I'm sure she won't. Don't worry.
Children! There are children in this church. I want to know what's going on, and I want to know now.
Look, it's the kids from the daycare center next door, okay? They had a pipe burst in their building, and so I'm letting them use our facility until the repairs are made.
Our facility? Did you say New Hope Church's facility? I don't recall you ever being here putting any money towards our building project. And you! I don't recall you being here putting in your whole life, all your effort and hard work, making this a church that we can be proud of.
Look, they had nowhere else to go, okay?
Okay, now, Mrs. Von Smith, let's not act so hasty towards our new pastor here.
Why not? First, he takes the vagrant in off the street. Then he opens it to anybody who asks. This is no longer a church. It's an open house for the world, Sarah.
Okay, this church should be open to the world.
Let me tell you something.
Now, May, just come with me and I'll explain everything.
Yes, and we don't want to upset our pastor. It's only his first day.
Why not? I'm not done with this new pastor
Trust
here.
me, I'll explain everything.
This better be good. And you, don't go anywhere. I'm not done with you.
I can assure you it's a killer.
I think that went well, don't you think?
Yeah, it went great. You know, that woman always shows up at the worst time. It's like she's always listening in when I'm around, or like she has a microphone in this office. I don't know.
Well, I have to apologize, Pastor. If I had known the trouble I'd cause you, I would have asked you to take us in.
No. Look, I wouldn't have had it any other way. I mean, I guess I should have expected this reaction. Well, then again, I guess who could expect this reaction? It's like the chairman of my administrative board and the largest giver of this congregation is a monster. And when it comes to children, my secretary is like the Wicked Witch of the West.
Well, you certainly have some characters around here, that's for sure.
Pastor, I've had an inspiration.
Oh no.
It came to me last night as I was thinking about Sammy here. It's based off that verse, love God with all your heart, mind, soul.
Love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength.
Yeah, that's right. It's from the book of Deuteronomy or something.
Deuteronomy 6:5. Okay.
Right. Are you familiar with it, Pastor?
I'm not familiar with the book of Neuter all of me, but I do know that verse, and I think it's also quoted by Jesus in Mark 12, I think.
Well, what better way to demonstrate the consequences of not keeping that commandment than through someone with no heart?
That's me.
And someone with no brains. That's me.
Yeah, it
Well,
is.
at least I can agree on that much, but what exactly do you plan on doing?
I've rewritten the words to If Only I Had a Brain, that I believe I will get the point across.
Well, I think that sounds very interesting.
I'm sorry, Cheryl. Look, this is Albert, and this is Sammy over here, but I think you know who Albert is.
Hello, Sammy. And yes, Pastor, Albert's kind of well known around here.
So, anyways, Albert, you say you've written a song,
Rewritten the words to be precise.
so you plan on singing.
Yep, it's gonna be great. Here, Sammy, let's give them a taste of what's to come.
Cheryl, get ready.
Life may seem okay, but you're gonna go to the Hades if you never have a heart
For God.
Oh, you might think that things are swell, but you're gonna wind up in hell. Take it, Sammy.
If you never have a heart. For God.
Oh, you might think that life is slamming,
But God's
judgment
Okay, hold on.
will
I think I
be-
heard enough, okay? Look, Albert, why don't you try something else? Maybe something a bit more tame?
But, Pastor,
No, Uh-oh, look who it is.
Pastor, we've been talking, and we can see your position in this matter, right, Mrs. Von Mr. Smith?
I mean, it's nothing to have a stroke about, is it?
It's not. And I'm really glad that you come to accept this.
See, Pastor, I'm not the least bit happy with you. You have to understand that this is my church after all. And I spent my whole life making sure that this is a church that I want it to be.
Well, this church should be for other people as well.
You know what? It's not worth arguing over now, Pastor. We wouldn't want to give you a heart attack or anything, would we?
I appreciate that. And you know what? I'm going to give you my personal assurance that this won't be a problem, because the daycare center is in the very capable hands of Cheryl and her assistants. You know what? I'm going to promise you that I don't think you're going to even notice that there's any kids here.
Promise.
Oh, did anyone just see a little boy covered in duct tape run through here? Thanks. Don't worry, Cheryl. I'm on the job.
Well, there's something you don't see every day.
Oh, boy. Well, I better get in there. Seems like things are really breaking down. You know, ever since we got here, with the pipes bursting and seems like everybody's got into a tizzy.
What are
go.
you supposed to be?
Oh, my God.
Scarecrow with no brain.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
Things seem to be breaking down pretty quick, Pastor.
Okay, Albert, I think I have something for you. Why don't you go entertain the kids until Cliff and, until Cheryl can get herself organized, okay?
That sounds great. Maybe we can sing to him,
No,
Sammy.
don't sing. Just dance, and if you're gonna sing, make sure it's him singing, and he's singing the correct words to that song, okay?
All right.
You know what? I'm gonna go try to help Cliff, or help Davy Allen, whichever the case is. Look, I appreciate that you're giving it some time and you're gonna have some patience, but I promise you, just, again, give it time and you'll see all the good that this church is doing, okay?
Patience. I have patience. Have patience when this loser is destructing our church. See, I thought the last few pastors were losers. This man is the worst. And on top of everything, we can't set him straight because he might die on us if we do.
I can see where you're going with this one. I'm tired of breaking in new pastors. Is it just me? Or are all the pastors we've had so far just, a couple dunks short of a full baptism, if you know what I mean, right?
Well, Joy, don't worry. If I have my way, he won't be here much longer. Once we get down to this medical problem, or he dies, whichever one happens first, we will set about the task of finding a suitable individual who is great and honorable for pastoring our church.
I'm just glad you didn't kill him this morning.
Yes, that was such a relief. To be perfectly honest, I didn't think that you would care that he has a potential fatal medical condition. I almost expected the news to make you vent more anger upon him.
Sarah, how could you say such a thing? Of course you
Sorry.
don't want the man to die. Remember when Pastor Little died? And we had that messy investigation? It took about 6 months before any of the recurring pastors would come back to church. We got so desperate, we almost had to ask Albert to preach one Sabbath.
My word. Whose idea was that?
That was yours.
Nuh-uh.
Well, one thing's for sure, though. Pastor Thompson here has really shaken things up in these, 3-4 days he's been here, compared to all the other pastors we've had so far.
It's been quite an eventful couple of days. But I hope this won't be the standard while this so-called pastor
That
is
is
here.
right. We hope so.
Why?
Why? What do you mean, why? Have you not been paying attention at all?
I mean, would it be such a bad thing?
Oh my goodness, would it be a bad thing? Apparently, your eyes were glued shut when that kid covered in paint and duct tape came running in. And not to mention, we now have 2 members of the cast of Wizard of Oz entertaining 20 little munchkins next door. I wonder what's next. Flying donkeys?
Okay, just wait a minute, Joy. You have to agree that things have gotten a little stale around this church lately. And by lately, I mean like the last 10, 15 years.
What you call stale, I call tradition.
I've got nothing against tradition, May, but maybe the new pastor has the right idea. Maybe need things just to be, shaken up a bit.
Well, considering how Pastor Thompson might, soon or later, I don't think he should be shaking things up, especially if he's not going to be around to fix it.
I agree with Joy. This church has survived this long by sticking with what is tried and true. I'm sure my grandfather is rolling over in his grave right now just by the events of today alone. People need tradition. It is the glue that holds our society together. And if you ask me, this is why society is falling apart. Tradition is the foundation upon which to live our lives. It's the right to live our lives as our parents and grandparents saw fit. Tradition is the fiber in our cultural diet. It keeps us regular and fit. Why do you think Adam and Eve bit the fruit? Being the first people on earth, they had no tradition. If they did, we wouldn't be in this mess. And as God is my witness, excuse me, what I'm saying is important.
Huh?
I'm sorry, May. I believe you're right. Don't get me wrong. Tradition does have its place, but when we start putting tradition in front of the needs of people, and I'm talking about real people, are we really doing what God called us to do as his disciples?
Sarah, if we keep changing the way we do things in this church will surely die. We survive this long by staying true to what has made us what we are.
I have to agree with May on this one, Sarah.
What?
We don't need a change of course right now. What we need is something stable so we don't, we can stay alive, right?
But are we alive?
Hello?
Listen, I know it sounds crazy, but look at us. We have been declining in membership every single year. I can't remember the last time we've had anyone new join the church. I can't even remember the last time we've had a new church ministry or program. Can you?
The old ones have worked just fine.
Okay, listen here. They might work for you, but to be honest, they do not work for me.
Oh, well, I don't mean to be rude, Sarah, but just because what we're doing here now doesn't seem attractive to you doesn't mean they're not good. I mean, to be honest, even your tastes are a little,
Yes, anyone who thinks an all-bagpipes community church choir is a good idea doesn't seem qualified enough to criticize other ministries.
Okay, first off, it was a good idea. Actually, it was an amazing idea.
Where?
But you guys don't understand that the reason why I do these things is to get some kind of reaction. And, okay, just listen. Every single week, every single Sabbath, all we do is sit on the same pews. Same pews, same nothing. Open your eyes. Can't you see we're dead? I thought that maybe I could have done something to shake things up a bit, but All I get is the same small applause and the same dead stares looking back at me. You know what? Maybe all of this, the children, Sammy, and all that Pastor Thompson's really trying to do. What if this is what we need to finally wake up?
I guess I see where you're going with this one, but why did it have to be the daycare center? Why did it have to be children? Why couldn't it have been like some local tea house society thing?
Is that all you can handle?
Of course, tea is way better than children. And you see, children, I can't handle that.
You know what? Enough with the what ifs. What if this, what if that? I am going to go set this whole church straight because obviously you guys don't remember anything. You know what? Let me go right now. Excuse me, young lady. What in heaven's name are you doing? Do you know who I am? Did you see the way that she just treated me?
No.
Do you not see the way that she just pelted me with all her little children
I'm
things?
so sorry about that. Jennifer and Denise got away from us for a moment. Well, it seems like they all want to be exploring the big church. I assure you, it won't happen again, miss. I promise.
Those little cretins are vicious. They're obnoxious. They're disagreeable. Did you see how that ruined my reputation and my humility?
May, they're children. Don't take it so hard.
Yeah, I might be overreacting.
No, you don't understand. That was embarrassing.
It is really nothing personal.
Not at all.
No, you guys don't understand. They were.
May, please just don't take it so
No,
hard.
they were.
Yes?
They were just like me.
What?
Yes, you don't understand, but when I was younger, I used to be so mean and obnoxious, and nobody even wanted to be around me.
Oh, really? Thank God you've changed.
I know, right? See, seeing that little girl reminded me how much emptiness not having a child has been within my heart.
If you don't mind me asking, why didn't you have a child?
I did.
What?
I had a beautiful little girl, and her name was Anna.
What? Who's Anna?
Yes, you heard right. See, when I was younger and in college, I met this amazing man. He was perfect, handsome. Listen, we fell passionately in love and got married. And as fate would have had it, I got pregnant.
Oh, wow.
And gave birth a couple months after to my beautiful baby girl, Anna. I still remember it till this day.
I didn't know any of this. How come you didn't tell any of us?
See, I felt so ashamed. See, Frank was so consumed in his art, and he didn't want to go anywhere with himself. And you know, I grew up with all the finer things in life, and I was thinking, how could someone so talented not want to do something better? So I started going after wealthy men.
While you were still married?
I told you I wasn't proud of this. See, after a couple of months, Frank found out and sued for divorce. He won custody, and him and Anna went to Europe to pursue his art.
Why didn't you fight to keep your daughter Anna? I'm sure with your family's money and connections, you could have won and you could have kept her.
See, there were a lot of reasons at that time. When I married Mr. Smith, he didn't like the idea of raising another man's child, and another reason was I didn't think I was suitable mother material. I knew that she would be better off with Frank anyways.
And I guess we're all having this moment now, I guess. To be honest, I don't actually hate children. I actually love children.
Since when?
Excuse me. Why are you looking at me like that? Anyways, me and my husband, we gave it a try. It didn't work out, and we kept trying, and then we went to the doctors, and turns out we have this big problem. I don't know, they gave me a medical term, and then, guess what? They dismissed me like yesterday's news.
I swear these doctors get paid to do nothing. But
that is so true.
why didn't you adopt?
Yeah.
You don't think we tried? We tried, filed the papers and all that stuff, filed whatever. I don't know. It's been a while. But it didn't work out, so I guess We took that as a sign we weren't meant for children, right? And the whole experience made me bitter towards them, I guess, in a way.
You know, that's so sad because the doctor told me I couldn't have children either.
It's okay, Sarah.
Okay. Wait a minute.
Wait.
Wait a minute. You have 3 beautiful children, Sarah.
Yeah,
Why are
exactly.
you crying?
Sorry, I just got a little carried away and felt left out. Sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, well, sorry. I can see you're having a moment here.
Oh, no. I want to talk with you anyway. Where's Albert?
Oh, the kids found some matches and were trying to light them on fire. Screamed something about inspiration and left the building. I'm sure he'll be back soon.
Well, okay. Like I just said, I want to talk with you.
Oh, no need. I'll be gone soon. I just wanted to thank Pastor Thompson.
Oh, no, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, listen. I treated you badly. I shouldn't have turned you away. I guess I just having a bad day, okay?
So you would normally help someone like me?
Well, no.
Oh.
I guess my apology to you is an apology to every needy people that I've turned away.
Well, it makes sense. You do have a policy here.
See, I'm afraid it's my fault. I put that policy into effect. I've been trying to make this church my personal sanctuary, and anything outside of it I saw as a threat, including you and that Pastor Thompson, and all the other ministers within the 20 years.
Did you get your sanctuary?
No, of course I didn't. See, I've been building up these walls to keep the painful things out, but the only purpose it served was keeping the painful things in.
I see what you mean. It's much easier to control the things around you than the things within your heart.
No. The world likes to work from the outside in. God works from the inside out.
Is that what Pastor Thompson said? That the church exists for this community?
I think it might be time for something, May.
Time for what?
You know, time to stop closing our doors and start opening them.
You know, old habits do die hard, Joy.
Just take it one step at a time.
And I know the first step. Sammy, I would like to take you out and to get you some food and whatever else you need.
Oh, that's nice, but I'd rather you help out someone else.
You know what? Let's take that one step further. How about we open a food bank in our church to help with the community, you know? Where they can come and the needy can come and the unfortunate, you know, help themselves.
You know what? That is a great idea. I know we've had one in the past, so it shouldn't be too hard to start up again, right?
Right. Yeah. Oh, and also, Sammy, I want to get you some new clothes too, unless you're particularly attached to these.
If you mean adhered to, yes, but no. Help out someone else, like I said. You know, like the children?
But don't you need help? Like, the children, I've noticed that their clothes are a bit torn and everything, but it was hard for me to believe that their parents wouldn't clean them up a bit.
The daycare is a nonprofit organization which takes care of the children for the parents who can't afford normal daycare. That's why they have to be in those run-down, disgusting conditions.
Oh, I didn't realize that was the case.
You know, those children could and should have better.
What would you suggest we do?
Why not let them use our church? Let them use our facility. And we can get them some new clothes that they can wear on Sabbath to Sabbath school, you know?
Okay, you know what? I think we should tell Cheryl these amazing news.
Ooh, I think she should.
Perfect. I'll go get her then.
All right. Well,
Okay, I know things are going to be difficult for a while, and look, I promise that if you just have some patience, then everything's going to be okay, all right?
Things are absolutely splendiferous,
Okay,
Pastor.
look, I understand that it might be hard, but if you just give it some time. Wait, what?
Oh, Pastor Thompson, we're going to start a food bank here at our church.
Yes, and we're going to allow the Cheryl and her kids to use our facility.
Exactly.
and I'm going to help out in the afternoons after work.
Am I in the right place?
Yes, you are definitely in
No.
the right place. We've been thinking, and we decided to open up our church, to the communities, change some things around here.
I mean, that's great. It's more than great, it's amazing, but if you don't mind me asking, just earlier you guys wanted to kick me out, so what changed?
Well, a man told me that God likes to work from the inside out.
Amen.
Well, it seems like we're off to a much better start.
Huh. It's just such a shame you're just not going to be around to see it.
Why is it that the good die so young?
What are you talking about?
See, Pastor, I'm afraid we know about your condition. We heard the doctor talk about you won't have much longer to live, and I'm so proud of you for how bravely you've been taking it.
What message are you talking about?
From Dr. Michaels, he said you don't have long to live.
Dr. Michaels. Oh, no. Look, when he was saying it wouldn't be much longer, he wasn't talking about my physical condition. He was talking about my time serving the church.
Why would your doctor say that?
He's not a medical doctor. He's a doctor of biblical studies. He's one of the leaders for the denomination, and he's the man responsible for assigning me to this church.
So you're not dying?
Not that I'm aware of.
Why would you lead us on like that?
I didn't lead you on.
You had us worried sick.
Now here we are tap dancing around you like you're in the deathbed. And probably you're healthier than we do.
You mean that's the whole reason you guys are being nicer to me?
Oh,
No.
A little nicer. I almost gave myself a hernia being nice to you.
Okay, so if you're not dying, well, thank God, then what was that message all about?
Well, you know what? I think I have something to admit. This church was not my first choice of the places to go. It was actually the last on my list. Actually, it's the last on everybody's list. Dr. Michaels knew that I didn't want to be here, and so his message was just to tell me to have some patience and everything would be okay and I would be relieved of this burden soon.
So we're a burden to you now. Huh.
I'm afraid that's how I saw it, and I'm sorry, but you know what? Now that I think about it, I think everything that I did today and yesterday was just an attempt to make you guys throw me out sooner. But I didn't know it would end up like this.
I can't blame you, though, Pastor. I mean, I thought we were pastor's paradise. But turns out we actually were a pastor's nightmare.
It was a
Yes,
pastor's nightmare.
was.
But I think things can change, and I think they're starting to.
You know what? That's right. I feel better about a lot of things, including myself. What is going on with me?
The Lord works in mysterious ways, kind of like duct tape. I mean,
Okay,
have you ever think about it? Think about it.
Look, the Lord does work in mysterious ways. In fact, if Sammy didn't show up, I don't think I would have known what I was doing.
Speaking of which, where is Sammy?
Yeah, where's Sammy?
Sammy's out there with the kids. He said you wanted to see me.
Yes, sure. Come on in.
See, we've been hearing about the hardships you've been facing with the daycare. And you know what? We've decided to help you out.
Yeah, how do you feel about taking permanent residence here at New Hope Church?
And a little extra help with clothes and foods and everything.
Am I hearing this correctly?
Yes, for sure.
It is a miracle. It's a wonderful miracle.
Pastor, I think things are starting to change.
I think so too, and you know what? I'm really grateful for all the changes that God made in the lives of you ladies. I just wonder how the rest of the congregation will react to this.
You know, I wouldn't worry about that one too much.
I mean, look, I don't know how the men are gonna take it.
The men, and I use that term very lightly.
Are they
See, the men might be the head of the committees, but the women run the church.
Amen.
You go, girl.
All right, I think I'm convinced, but okay, look, why don't we work out all the details of you guys' ideas while we make some lunch for the kids?
Sounds like a great idea.
All right, let's go. I have a feeling that things are gonna go a lot smoother around here. I'm not sure where Albert is, but
Yep.
oh well.
Things are going to go so smooth now.
I know.
Yep. This church has really taken a change.
Oh, never mind.
Where did Sammy go?
It
We
does,
didn't even get a chance to help him.
yeah, but it doesn't seem like he's here anymore.
I mean, you know, maybe he wasn't here to help himself.
Yeah, I don't think he was.
Yeah, you might be right, Cliff. You might be right. All right, let's go.
Wow, seems that none of the church members are here, not even Pastor or Secretary Joy. But I have such a large donation. I guess I'll just have to write a note. Do not love the world or the things of the world. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not within them. For everything in the world, the lust of the eyes, the lust of the flesh, and the pride of life, is not of the world, but instead is not of the Father, but instead of the world. But the world and its desires are dying, and if anyone abides in the will of God, then they shall live forever.
Check. There is a theater tradition to call rap on somebody's season. And Trent has been with drama for 4 years. And we're so proud, very proud of you, and we couldn't have done all of our 4 years without you. He's so talented, don't you agree? Trent, on top of being a phenomenal actor, Trent has been our student director for 4 years, which is unheard of. So, on behalf of me and Mrs. Rusnell, we just want to say thank you for all of your hard work and your creativity and everything that you do. I'm not crying. And as he goes on to his next phase of life at UIT, while he is not going to be studying theater, he will always be involved with theater and music because he's just so talented. We love you. I love you so much. And I'm going to miss you so much. So here for us, okay? Here we go. Thank you all for coming. God bless you all.